Hello and welcome to Jira Lab. This episode's question is, can I modify an active workflow? Let's have a look at the use case scenario. You created a new workflow and assigned it to an issue type in a workflow scheme. Your users test it for some time and they request that you need to add one additional transition and delete one status. Also, they would like to change the name of the workflow. What modifications can you make to an active workflow? Let's have a look into the system, what we actually can do. I'll select this workflow. Right. So it is an active workflow, and an active workflow is a workflow that is currently being used by one or more projects. So here we can see that this workflow is active because it is used by one project. This workflow is now in edit mode, and I will check now what can be done to an active workflow. So the question was, can we add new transitions to existing statuses? Let's have a look. I'll add a new transition here from new to done. Okay, so it's added. Can we publish it? Yes, so we added a new transition and nothing happened. So the answer is yes, you can add a new transition. Can we delete a status? All right, this one is more tricky. Let's have a look. So I'll try to delete this one. So the pop-up says there are issues in this status that need to be moved to another status or project before we can remove this status. So it means that we've got an issue in this project, in this status. That's why we cannot delete this status. But if we transition this issue to another status and we had no more other issues in the status on hold, then we would be able to delete the status. The third question was, can we change the workflow name? So here is the workflow name, and let's have a look what happens when we add it here. All right, so we can only change the description. We cannot change the name of the workflow. So to change the workflow name, we would have to make a copy of this workflow, change the name of an inactive copy, and then reassign it to this workflow scheme for this project. Let's have a look what else can we do. Can we change the status name? So let's take this one. Can we change the status name? On hold now. So you see, it is technically possible to change the status, but this status is used in other workflows as well. So if we edit the status name here, all other workflows will also have their status names changed. And this will affect our JQL queries. This will affect all reports in dashboards that might use this status for filtering. So you have to be careful with changing the names of the statuses. Can we edit step ID or transition ID? To see the IDs, we would have to go to the text mode. And in the text mode, these are the IDs. So as you can see, you can't change anything. Here, there's no option to change the ID. And these are important when you want to import a workflow, but it's an advanced topic beyond the scope of this tutorial. Right, let's find out something else. Let's remove this transition. And now can we add new statuses and link them with existing statuses? So let's add another status, and we will link them to existing status. And done. All right, let's publish it. No backup copy. Yes, so we can publish also a new version of an active workflow with added statuses and transition. And now can we delete a workflow transition in an active workflow? Right, so now, as you could see, we just added this transition, these transitions, and we added this status. So now I can easily delete these transitions and this status because I'm sure there is no issue with these status because I've just created it. So if we delete these transitions and delete this status, so it's still an active workflow, it is possible to delete it all and be able to publish it. All right, that is all for now. Thank you for watching this episode of Jira Lab. I hope to see you again soon.